Hi, Leo. It's the Healing Grasshopper here to do a solar eclipse in Aries reading, which is going to happen on April 8th. Um, I promised in the yearly readings that I would remind you of the energies uh, throughout the year as they approach. So I am doing that with the eclipses. So there will be separate readings for eclipses and the reminders of the other events, astrological events, I'll incorporate into the monthly readings. So if you haven't seen your yearly reading yet, I always leave it in the link uh, in the description below because it doesn't matter what time of year you watch it. It has a lot of really useful information. So go have a look. Now, let's talk about the energy of the eclipse really quickly, and then we'll do tarot, which solar eclipses bring new energy. Um, Out in the macrocosm, it can talk about like changes in government and that kind of thing, or just like big changes that you'll see on the news, like new laws or something. I don't know. But in your own lives, it can bring something new. For you, in my meditation today, I'm I'm thinking something in your friend group, like new friends and friends that you're meeting through something you're doing. Like you're doing something and they're like, "Oh, hey, that's great. I like that. I'm into that too." Um, I'm not sure. We'll see as we get into tarot, but let's see what the notes from the beginning of the year say. I said solar eclipse in Aries, this energy will spark Leo's sense of adventure. Your urge to travel or do something new will be heightened at this time. Go for it, Leo. Your time for fun has arrived. So, yeah. Yeah. There's something that you do that you enjoy doing that I feel like you're going to meet people for or get some kind of recognition for, maybe. We're starting out with the Three of Swords. Okay, so you could be moving away from something that was hurtful, right? The Empress. I don't know why. I'm surprised to see the Three of Swords come out here, out the gate, but really, well, we'll see. But listen, at any rate, you are certainly coming out of this hurtful situation with your dignity intact. You know who you are, the Empress is saying. So that's fine. You know, everyone goes through a Three of Swords type heartache. Yeah, I dropped the deck when I was shuffling earlier, and Why the cards are all jumbled. Okay. What else do that spirit? So the Empress, this is this is really good energy entering the energy that I'm talking about of you getting recognition for whatever it is. The Emperor, I don't think this is reversed. Reversed? No. The Emperor and the Empress, you see? Okay. So, here's the message too. This situation that you came out of, you may not feel that way right now, but it's going to lead you. No, not going to lead you. It's going to leave you free to come into the union that you're meant to be in. Emperor and Empress next to each other is a power couple. These are two people who know who they are, who, don't have time for BS. They're not, oh boy, here we go. Eight of Wands. Reversed? No. Is the deck reversed? Not reversed, but it's definitely jumbled. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So our center card is here. 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 Okay. We need one more. The Eight of Wands came out for the Capricorn reading, um, and this really fits in well with solar eclipse energy. Solar eclipse energy brings something new, and oftentimes it can be sudden and surprising, and coming fast. Reversed? No. Yeah, maybe I need to cleanse the deck too. That's the King of Wands. Okay. You've got a lot of outcome cards here. Okay, so okay, so yeah, Spirit is definitely saying that this is not a platonic situation. You have a love interest coming soon, and it's someone who suits you, someone who vibrates on your same level, and this screams power couple. This is someone, if you are not financially stable or wealthy yet, this is the type of relationship that can get you there. You know, behind every successful man, there's a great woman. Behind every successful woman, the same vice versa. Where you complement each other, you support each other, you bring out the best in each other. Um, Knight of Pentacles in the center, which totally illustrates what I was just saying. This is about moving towards your W, you know, moving towards your financial improvements and your successes. And this is interesting energy here. You've got sudden movements, sudden and rapid movements with gradual, slow movements. We'll see what that means in a moment. It's interesting. Mm-hmm. Reversed? No. These two came out for Capricorn too. Okay. So this is very clear here, this line here. What you went through that was painful, that pain is going to leave you very quickly. If you're still feeling it, it will not be with you for much longer. And you're going to very soon start to see why. The Page of Wands is starting to do something, and this page is starting to see the how in things, how things are going to move forward. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So, in the beginning of this, hold on. Okay. So, it's not often that I'll have a whole other person represented in my readings because I usually focus on the person or the querent, you know, which is you, Leo. But you clearly have the other person represented here and their thoughts and feelings here. So you can take it how it resonates, but the divine feminine here is taking their time towards you and might be a little apprehensive, a little cautious about entering this. And by the way, this may not be your Three of Swords. Okay, this isn't your Three of Swords. For some of you, this Three of Swords is not yours. This is your significant others that's approaching you. They are just leaving something difficult, which is what's making them so cautious about entering a relationship with you. It's nothing that you should really worry about, just something that you need to be aware of and kind of treat the new relationship accordingly in having sensitivity and patience. Because, by the way, the emperor can be, I feel like it's hard because I'm going back and forth here between the two energies. Okay. Yeah. For the most of you Leos, and like I said, you can switch either gender. And by the way, the Empress doesn't have to be a woman. But what I can tell you here is that the Empress has just emerged from something painful. That can be you, that can be the other person in front of you. And then the Emperor here is very focused on the task at hand, focused on their job, on their businesses, on their family. There's something that they're very focused on that they're into you, yes, but there's a little bit of detachment here because their attentions are directed elsewhere and they're not fully on you. And that makes you pause a little because you're like, wait a minute. I just came from a situation where my feelings were not met here. And now here's this person whom I really like, but I'm not really sure if they can give me all of them, you know. So, and here they're very distracted too. I don't think this is a problem. I think that there just needs to be more communication. Yeah, the King of Wands really points to the Emperor here. This is probably someone who has their own business. You know, the buck stops with them, so they have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things that they need to direct their attention to. That's all. But there is emotional satisfaction here to be had, and fun and happiness, and you know, there has to be a balance. This emperor has got to find a balance between what he's concerned about and his dealings with you. And maybe, Leo, you need to just express that. Be like, look, I don't know where I stand here. I feel like you're a little distracted. And that's okay if you're busy, but like, what's the deal here? You know, there's nothing wrong with expressing your feelings to this person. And it may be just what they need to kind of loosen up and enjoy you more. Let's get some clarification. Look at Page of Wands again. Hmm. Oh, Nine of Pentacles. Isn't that interesting? Also came out with the Capricorn reading, Page of Cups. Wheel of Fortune also came out. Okay. Wait, what's Queen of Pentacles? We're going to put her over the Empress. Okay, so when I was meditating, I had the feeling of like recognition. You guys may find each other when you're doing something that you enjoy, but like they're really going to be like, wow, this person is really, they're going to be impressed by you. King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. On top of the Empress and the Emperor. Power couple. Like I said, Wheel of Fortune. You have, is this reversed? It's not reversed. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles with the Queen and King of Pentacles. Okay, so if there's not money in the picture right now, there will be in the future. You have the Page of Cups here. So this points to a budding romance. The Sun. Again, you have double Sun. This is a very good reading, God. You have something beautiful coming. Justice. Yeah. Put that over the Three of Swords. You know, all justice is saying is that you're about to receive your beautiful the Magician. You're about to receive your good karma for what you went through. Two of Swords. Magician. Okay, over the Page of Wands. Yes, that makes sense. Okay. You know what? Let's get one more. The best revenge is success, is what Justice is saying. You know, the person that hurt you is going to see you in a spectacular win, you know. And I mean like a really conspicuous win. Like people are going to see it like, wow, did you see Leo in that really nice car? You know, that kind of thing. Or did you see Leo, I don't know, on the news? Look, Leo is at the Grammys. I don't know. Something, the person that hurt you is going to see you in a position that they're not going to believe. Okay, so this is a bonus card. I always place the bonus cards over here. This is one of Pamela Smith's illustrations that they just included in the Centennial deck. I call it the family card. This is, you know, these kids relaxing at home with their grandmother whom they're doting on, and the mother is there probably cooking something or doing something, making something. I don't know. But it's a nice um harmonious family card. And what it's saying in this context is your days of fighting and disrespect and gaslighting and all that business is over, that you're really going to be moving into the life that you feel you deserve, that you envision for yourself. Is this reversed? Reversed. No. Yeah. I mean, Four of Cups is you know, over here with the Three of Swords. Like, why doesn't anything ever work out for me? Capricorn got this card too. This Hanged Man goes very well with the Page of Wands. You starting to see things turning around for you. Here you have the Ten of Wands. Wow. Okay. Gotcha. And you've got the Four of Wands, which goes very well with the, you know, we'll put it with the outcome here. So the message here is very clear. You came out of something terrible, you're emerging from it. If you're still mourning, still emerging from this, you have a power couple situation to look forward to where you complement each other, you make each other feel good, you support each other and encourage each other towards greatness. Um, there's money and prosperity, happiness, good fortune. Um, we're going to talk about the high priestess in a moment. I didn't see her until just now. Um, King of Wands, entrepreneur. I really do feel that this is the Emperor here, King of Pentacles. The reason why you're unsure about yourself with this Emperor is because they're extremely busy, always looking at preserving and growing their coin, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just you've got to get their attention. Now, if it's the Emperor that's listening here, um, you're going to need to give more attention to your significant other that you've just met, that uh, esteem so much. You need to give this person more time than you're giving them and more attention. You're not as attentive as you should be. And this is a very good person for you. You don't want to let them go and give them the wrong impression because they've just come out of some terrible things and they need reassurance and moving forward. Otherwise, they're going to retreat from you. Okay? If you are the one who went through this heartbreak, you are going to make your needs met, your needs known so that they can meet them. Hanged Man talks about be sure that you're not carrying baggage with you from this last ugliness that you are in. And don't let it taint this new gift that you're moving towards. This isn't, this emperor is not the Three of Wands person. Okay? He may be busy, or they may be busy with their life or whatever, but they are interested in you. They're not playing you. They're not, gaslighting you. That's not, absolutely take caution, but be sure that you don't have those same mucky colored glasses on that you had from your old relationship. This is a new relationship. You need to give it a fresh perspective. Um, Advice? Any of these? These. Sonia Choquette. Self mastery. Numerology. Moonology. In this room, I'm running out of cards here. Okay. These. Ganesh. Okay. So Ganesh usually appears when when you're on the threshold, like when there's been an ending. Okay, you've got three. Because Ganesh is the road opener, the door unlocker, right? He's always around to lead you to something new and better for yourself. All three of these. Okay. Steadfastness. So this is about staying hopeful and making sure that you have the right perspective. Revelation, right, which goes very well with the Eight of Wands, right? Things coming quickly and suddenly. Openness, right? This all goes very well with what I was saying. Be sure that you're open to this. And right, we have the Four of Pentacles here as well. This is like over controlling, like, oh my gosh, this isn't going to work. You can't do that with this. You need to have your heart open as well as your mouth, right? You need to communicate what your needs are. We're adults here, right? So we're not going to sulk in a corner like, oh, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. They didn't hold the door open for me. I don't know. I'm talking about petty things now, but you know what I mean. If there's something you need, you need to tell them. That's all. And this, you've got to carry a dose of optimism with you and know in your heart of hearts what you deserve and that you are going to get it. Okay, Leo? This is beautiful, your reading. I would love to hear about this. Looking forward to hearing from you in the comments. Tell me what's going on. I want to hear about this new relationship or whatever it is you want to talk about. And I respond to every single comment. So, looking forward to hearing from you. Like and subscribe also, very important to me. So, please do. Love, light, and many blessings. Speak to you soon.